Now, I called these motors, but they're actually gear motors, which means it's a motor with a gearbox attached to it. So I happen to have one that's taken apart. How convenient, right? So you can see this is a motor. So hold yours up so we can compare. So this is just this back part. And then this is actually what it looks like inside the gearbox. So go ahead and read that label to me.
Spark gear motor ratio 22.2 to 1.
Okay, so that 22.2 to 1 is the important part. So that means it's actually slowing the motor down 22.2 times. So why do you think it would want to slow the motor down? You usually like faster robots, right?
Power?
Yeah, exactly. So the motor has a set amount of power, and you can choose to use it however you like. So some robots choose to have more speed, let's say Hypershock, for example, and some robots choose to be slower but have more pushing power. So 22 to 1 is actually a pretty good balance. So your robot will be pretty quick to drive. It might actually be a little bit of a driving challenge, but it'll also have a good amount of pushing power at this weight. In order to give you a better idea of what these speeds look like, let's do a demo with some different ratio motors. So I have here different ratio motors. The one that comes in your kit is 22 to 1, so that's this one right here. I also have 33 to 1, and all the way up to 300 to 1. So it's just a reminder, this is the motor. The motor is actually the same on all of these. It looks just like this one. And then the gearbox has different set of gears inside of it to achieve that reduction and slow down the motor while giving us more power. You can actually tell that since the 301 takes more gears, the gearbox is actually longer than it is on the others ones. All right, now I want to apply battery power directly to the motor so that we can get the highest speed and make a comparison. Let's start with the slowest one, which is a 300 to 1. I'm going to put it here in my clamp. And now I'm going to apply power directly to the lead so we can see the maximum speed that it goes at. So you can see that motor is pretty slow. It'd probably make for a very slow driving robot, but it would have a ton of pushing power. Now let's compare that to the 33 to 1, which is just a little bit slower than the one in your kit. You can see it's a lot faster than 300 to 1. Now let's take a look at the last motor we have here, which is a 22 to 1. This is the one that comes with your kit. Let's apply the power. And you can see that this one is even faster. Now the motors that I chose for you in this kit are pretty quick. With a little practice, you'll get really good at driving them, and I think it's a lot of fun at this speed. Awesome job. So now you have both motors installed and the shafts are ready for some wheels. So tune in to our next video so you can see us install the wheel hubs and then the tires onto this robot.